Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Welcome everybody, and thank you for coming to Iskcon of Baltimore, also known as Kulina Gram Dham. Today is Lord Nrsimhadev's birthday, and we are here to celebrate with a very, very sweet play. So please, everybody get very, very quiet, enough to just hear the crickets and nothing else, so that the performers are able to perform best to their capability. Thank you again, once again, for coming.
The two doorkeepers of the spiritual world of Vaikuntha, Jai and Vijay, obstructed passage to the boy sages, the four Kumaras, because they did not understand their elevated position. Hence, the four Kumaras cursed them to fall into the deep dark well of the material world. The curse was that they would have to take 3 births in a demonic family, thus hurtling down through the layers of the material universe: earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. Jai and Vijay entered into the womb of deity and became the twin sons of Kashyap Muni, who named them Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Once, Hiranyaksha was causing havoc in the universe, and he knocked the planet Earth out of its orbit. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, appeared in the form of a boar, retrieved the earth, and put it back into its original place. This, of course, disturbed the mind of Hiranyaksha to such an extent that he later challenged the Lord to combat with him. A wonderful fight took place in which all the descendants of heaven waited as the Lord ultimately struck the demon down and killed him.
Danavas and Daityas, listen to me. My enemies, our enemies, the demigods, have killed my brother Hiranyaksha. That cheater Vishnu took the form of a boar and helped them kill my dearest brother, who was one of the greatest demons, just like me. Therefore, we must kill them all, every single one of them. And I shall separate Lord Vishnu's head from his body with my own bare hands. Go immediately to planet Earth and kill the saintly persons. Ruin all the holy places of pilgrimage and slaughter all the cows. Quick, go!
Yes, my lord. Yes.
I shall go now to Mandara Hill and win Lord Brahma's favor by performing great austerities. I shall demand power. I will demand immortality. And then I shall become greater than Lord Brahma himself.
Hiranyakashipu journeyed to Mandara Hill and began to practice austerities in the forest, leaving his pregnant queen Kayalu in the palace unprotected. In the meanwhile, all other demons in the mood of envy towards Lord Vishnu created havoc on the universe against all living beings. After defeating and killing all the demons in the absence of Hiranyakashipu, the demigods along with Indra entered the palace.
Oh, what should I do? The demigods Indra are enemies, and no one is here to protect me. I cannot flee, I'm pregnant. I wish Hiranyakashipu was here. I must hide somewhere.
This palace is beautiful. And who are you?
I am Kayadu, the wife of Hiranyakashipu.
So, you are the wife of that wasp. And you are pregnant with the child of Hiranyakashipu? I must kill this child. He will be just like his father.
No. Don't kill my child, please.
Stop. Narayana, Narayana. What are you doing, Indra?
O great sage Narada, the child in her womb is the seed of the great evil demon Hiranyakashipu. We will hold the mother until the child is born and kill the child.
The child within this woman's womb is pure and sinless. He is a great devotee of Krishna.
Even though his father is the most envious demon?
Yes. The boy will be a powerful devotee, and you will not be able to kill him, for he is protected by the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
O great sage Narada, your knowledge is perfect. I will release his wife under your protection.
Narad Muni brought Kayadu to his ashram and assured her all protection. Kayadu served the sage with great devotion. In turn, Narad Muni instructed the wife of the king of the demons in pure religion, love, and service of God.
My dear child, please remain in my ashram until the arrival of your husband. I shall look after you until your husband returns from his austerities.
Thank you so much. Yes, Devrishi, this is the great relief, and I'm grateful for this help. Thanks for saving me and my child.
I will teach you some important instructions on spiritual knowledge. Please listen carefully.
Yes, Devrishi.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Please listen carefully. Harir Nama, Harir Nama, Harir Nameva Kevalam. Kalo Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Katiranyataha. In this age of Kali, Harinam is the only way, and there is no other way, no other way, no other way of self-realization. Kayadu, you seem to be thinking very deeply. What is that?
I'm thinking about my husband. Other than that, what would I be thinking of?
Don't worry, my child. There will not be any problem for your husband. Please believe me. You're right now pregnant, so you need to keep yourself very calm, peaceful, and spiritual. Otherwise, it will not be good for the child who is inside of your womb. The child's behavior depends upon the mother's attitude during her pregnancy times.
Maharishi, how can a wife get peace when her husband is away? Even though I try to be calm and peaceful, but I'm still worried about my husband.
One shouldn't be worried about this material body. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptir dhirastatra namuhyati. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at the time of death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. Just like we change our clothes daily, when the present body is finished, the soul accepts another new body according to the karma that it performs. Kayadu? Oh, she is sleeping, but the child in the womb is listening to the narration.
the divine glories of the Lord.
All the activities should be done to please Lord Vishnu. If the activities are not meant for that purpose, then the time and energy that we spend on those activities are useless. Human life is very rare. Even Devtas aspire to get human body on this earthly planet because the process of going back home, back to Godhead, is very simple. One simply needs to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra that is prescribed for this Kali Yuga, which is mentioned in Kali Santarana Upanishad. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Indra, in order to distract Hiranyakashipu from his penance, sent the heavenly Apsaras. Meanwhile, Hiranyakashipu from his head, and thus smoke and fire spread throughout the sky. Unable to break the severe austerities, Indra and the other demigods were very frightened of the increased power of Hiranyakashipu. So they asked Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe, to stop Hiranyakashipu from increasing his power any further. When Lord Brahma arrived at Mandara Hill to stop Hiranyakashipu, he could not find him, as the body of Hiranyakashipu had been eaten by ants and was completely covered with vegetation.
At the request of the demigods, I have come here to stop Hiranyakashipu. But where is he? I cannot find him. Oh, now I see. His body has been covered by an anthill? Ant Ants and worms have bitten him and eaten his flesh until only his bones remain? But he is still alive? Some of the Ganga's water from my water pot will be stored here in Nikashipu's body. He will be made young and strong enough to withstand the striking of a thunderbolt.
Oh, Lord Brahma has arrived. Oh, my Lord, you are the origin of life within this material world, and you are the cause of everything.
Please get up. Hiranyakashipu, I am amazed of your determination. What you have done is impossible for anyone, even great sages and saints.
Thank you, Lord, for taking note of my humble attempt to please you.
Because of your amazing determination, I have decided that I'll give you any boon that you desire.
So, you are prepared to give anything I desire? Well, I want to be immortal. I wish never to die.
Hiranyakashipu, even I belong to a world of demigods, but even I must die.
I expected to become deathless by the powers of Lord Brahma. But he has said that even he must die. How then will he give me freedom from my death? But I am very intelligent. I will become deathless in another way. By carefully getting certain powers that Lord Brahma can give me. Then let me not meet death from any living being created by you.
That, Hiranyakashipu, I can grant you.
Grant me that I can be killed either in the daytime or at night. Neither on the ground nor in the sky. Neither inside nor outside.
Granted.
Grant me that I can't be killed by either human or animal. Neither by a weapon, a snake, nor neither a demigod nor a demon.
Granted.
Grant me that I will have no equal, and that only I will be the Supreme Lord. Grant me that I will have all glory and all power.
Now, Hiranyakashipu, to obtain all of these powers that you are asking for is very difficult, but I am granting them all to you.
I cannot be killed, and I am all powerful within this universe. Who can kill me? I am the strongest, and now I am deathless. Now I am remembering the death of my younger brother Hiranyaksha, caused by Krishna. Mark my words, I will conquer this entire universe and ultimately kill Krishna.
From Lord Brahma. Hiranyakashipu became the ruler of the entire universe. He took over all the planetary systems and began living in the palace of Indra, the king of heaven, and began enjoying all the riches of heaven. He remained always drunk on wines and liquor, and therefore his eyes were always rolling. All of the demigods, except for Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma, and Lord Shiva, personally brought offerings to appease him. And still, Hiranyakashipu treated the demigods, his natural enemies, very cruelly. In spite of his unequaled opulence, Hiranyakashipu had neither happiness nor peace. Hiranyakashipu became more and more proud and therefore had no regards for the law of God. Therefore, let us take a quick look at what effect he had on the teaching system. At the Gurukul, where Sanda and Amarka, the sons of Shukracharya, are the teachers.
Good morning, children. No respect for teachers?
No respect for children.
These Rakshasa children have no good behavior. Today we will teach you prayers of Lord Shiva. Okay? You repeat this prayer.
Brahma Murari Sada Shivalingam.
Bum 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 Murari.
No, not like that. Brahma Murari Sada Shivalingam. Chant nicely.
Bum 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 bum.
Hey Baba, you can't even chant this simple mantra. I know you are a bum. What do you eat? Can I see your tongue, please?
Shiva, this doesn't look like a human tongue, but looks like a buffalo tongue.
What do you eat, my dear?
Early morning, I drink 1 hot cup of chicken blood, and then fish fry, mutton, cockroaches, lizards, and on a side dish, we eat snake salads.
Now I realize that you are true Rakshasa children. Only Rakshasa children eat the animal. And I think all the children eat the same.
Gurudev, we are not like him. We are better than him.
Huh?
Good.
We all eat human flesh and drink human blood.
Stop laughing! This is simply waste of time teaching these useless children.
Achieved Krishna consciousness within the womb of his mother. The unborn devotee, whose name was Prahlad, did not forget them. Because Prahlad was a pure devotee of the Lord, he was decorated with all good qualities. From the very beginning of his childhood, Prahlad was not interested in childhood toys, for he was always thinking of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I can't understand why everyone doesn't give their hearts to Krishna. That is real pleasure. Sometimes, when I can't see Krishna, I call out really loud, Krishna! Then, when I see him again, I dance in great happiness. Sometimes, when I feel the touch of the Lord's lotus hands, I don't say a word. And when I really miss Krishna, I cry and cry and cry.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hey, Vlad, you didn't play ball. Here, catch.
Thanks, but I'm pretty busy right now.
I know you're have fun. I just got a new fun airplane. Do you come for a ride?
Maybe later.
Look, Vlad, I'm so strong. When I grow up and I'm bigger, I'm going to smash our enemies, the demigods, like this.
Friends, enemies, no. Everyone is a servant of God.
Prahlad, where have you learned this? You go to the same school as us and learn to hate the demigods, just as we do from our teachers, Sanda and Amark. Aren't you afraid?
No, I'm not afraid.
Why aren't you afraid?
Because Krishna is my dearest friend. Maybe you're not frightened, but I am. Here comes your father, Hiranyakashipu.
See you later, Prahlad. See you, Prahlad.
How are you, Prahlad? Did you go to school today? You're getting big. Soon, you'll be a mighty warrior like your father. Is your schoolwork going well? Are you doing your homework? My dear son, you are going to school, and I'm not, right? Well, why not teach me what you think is the best out of all the instructions that you have heard?
My dear father, best of the demons, I have learned from my spiritual master that if anyone wants to be successful in life, one should understand that he is part and parcel of Krishna. And his greatest pleasure should be to center his life around serving God. If we don't do that, we will rot in this material world and one's life will be a complete failure.
What? The intelligence of my own son has been spoiled and filled with these crazy ideas. My enemies, the demigods, must be poisoning this poor boy. It was probably that Krishna. Sanda, Amarka, oh teachers of this poor boy, come immediately.
Hiranyakashipu, Paima. How can he serve you?
This boy Prahlad has been poisoned.
Really? I will call a doctor.
Quick, lie down, put his feet up.
No, you fools. You misunderstood me. His poisoning is of the mind.
What do you mean?
Krishna is my enemy, and I have banned all followers of Krishna from seeing my son and the other innocent boys.
We did not allow any devotees to speak to Prahlada. We especially protected him and kept him away from saintly people.
Well, somehow you have failed. And I am becoming increasingly angry that my own son is being brainwashed by the enemy. I will never let Krishna fulfill his plan to brainwash my son. Never!
What can we do about it? Oh, greatest of demons!
My awful demons, give complete protection to this boy at the school so that he won't be further influenced by devotees. Be careful, because they might come in disguise.
Yes.
Certainly.
Be very careful. I will check back in a few weeks to see how he is doing.
Dear Prahlada,
Our dear Prahlada.
you are such a nice boy.
And so intelligent too. We will train you as your father desired.
Our school education system is so simple. As there are no moral values to follow at all. at all, at all.
Even parents these days are not inclined to teach their children about culture, tradition. So Prahlad, you can become a Rakshasa very soon.
You should only think about career, name, fame, and prestige.
You should live a life to show off to others, not live for yourself.
Life is too short too. And do not think about all this good karma and bad karma at all. Just enjoy yourself.
Earn a lot of wealth, and that is the success of life. So what do you think, Prahlad? Come, we will teach you more.
Teachers, you're misleading and not teaching the truth and the real Dharma to us.
What?
We should believe in the laws of karma and act accordingly to the guidance of religious scriptures. Human life is rare, and we should not behave like animals. We should live a life of purity and honesty.
What is this nonsense you are talking? Who has taught you about this devotional service?
By the grace of my spiritual master and by the grace of Lord Krishna, I have learned that everyone is a servant of God and that He is allowing us to fulfill our desires.
No.
Every living entity is meant to serve the Lord, just as the parts of the body are meant to serve the body.
Stop that talk immediately before I punish you.
Krishna means all attractive. Just as iron moves toward a magnet, I cannot stop my mind, for it is naturally attracted to the all-attractive Krishna.
Come on, Prahlada. Think big. Don't just chant and waste your life. We will make you the king of the universe. We will teach you all the mantras now.
Om Agrivete Purohitam. Om Agnimile Purohitam. Yajnasya Deva Prithvijam. Yajnasya Deva Mrittvijam. Hotaram Ratnadhatamam. Hotaram Ratnadhatamam.
Prahlad, you have mastered the mantras so quickly. I understand that you have been very strict, disciplined, and a vegetarian. That is the reason you are able to master all these mantras nicely.
The two teachers, Sanda and Amarka, thought that their student Prahlad Maharaj had learned the fine art of enjoying the world. They therefore informed Hiranyakashipu that his son was ready to see him again.
Step forward, Prahlad. Now, Prahlad, my good, reformed son, you have two good teachers and you have heard of many wonderful things from them. All of them useful and very important. Now tell me, which do you think is the most useful, most important, the best knowledge that you have heard?
Father, hearing and chanting about the holy name, fame, qualities, and activities of Krishna is the best thing.
What?
Anyone who uses his life to worship the Lord in devotional service is the most learned person, and he has complete knowledge. All your diplomacy and politics are useless.
You rascal son! You are the curse of our family! You disgrace! You could not have learned this nonsense from your teachers! Tell me, where have you learned this, or I will kill you!
I cannot tell you, Father, for you could never understand.
Tell me, you rascal, tell me!
Even if I would tell you, you could not understand because you are envious of Krishna.
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him! He must be killed. This boy must be killed as soon as possible. He has become a devotee of the enemy Krishna. Kill him. Kill him! Guard!
Simply because of Prahlad's devotion to Krishna, Hiranyakashipu became the enemy of his 5-year-old son, an enemy who was determined to kill him. Although the Rakshasas could strike fear in the hearts of all, they could not bring fear to the heart of Prahlad, who always kept Krishna in his heart with great love and devotion. Therefore Prahlad was not hurt. Then Hiranyakashipu threw Prahlad in a pot of boiling oil, but the oil did not burn Prahlad. Hiranyakashipu grew fearful and put Prahlad beneath the foot of a giant mad elephant. But Lord Krishna, being within the elephant's heart, saved the boy from this danger. Hiranyakashipu tried throwing Prahlad off a hill. He tried killing Prahlad by putting him in great cold, in rain, in ice. He tried to crush Prahlad with rocks, to burn him with fire, to poison him, and to starve him. But Prahlad remained safe, for Krishna has promised that his devotee will never perish. Hiranyakashipu, fearing Prahlad's power, then threw him in a pit of great poisonous snakes. When Krishna protected Prahlad from the snakes, Hiranyakashipu became full of anxiety and great sadness. Indeed, he saw his own death approaching because of his anger towards his sinless son Prahlad. Not knowing what to do, Hiranyakashipu gave Prahlad once again to the teachers, Sanda and Amarka, who were determined to change the intelligence of the boy devotee, Prahlad Maharaj.
Dear Prahlada, follow in the footsteps of your great father.
Everyone is worshipping your father. You should do the same.
We have books for you to study. They will educate you and change your way of thinking.
This one, God is dead. You will learn the real truth.
This book, Darwin's Theory, you will learn that you are not part of God, but that you are a chance combination of chemicals, and you are just an intelligent monkey.
Read this adventurous novel. It's called Eat, Sleep and Be Merry. For tomorrow you die. In this book you will learn the truth about real pleasure.
Now Prahlada, study hard. Read all these books again and again. We must go out for a while and attend to some business. You certainly have enough to do, okay?
All of you, be good. Make sure you study the books. Prahlad, remember, books are the basis. Money is the principle. Violence is the force. And lust is essence. Alright, children? Listen up, everyone. Practice the 10 offenses, and then we'll have a torture time. We are going out to have a smoke.
Hey, the teachers are out. You know what I'm thinking of? Let's play! I have my ball. Let's play, Prahlad. Let's play kill. No, I don't want to be it. You're it. No. No. Stop hitting me. You hit me first. I know that we are just little boys. We want to play, but now is the time to take Krishna consciousness while we are still young. We will think about it later when we are older. No, now is the time. We should take the Krishna consciousness while we're young. Otherwise, we'll waste our lives. We'll waste our first 10 years being babies and children, then 10 years as young boys sporting and playing. That's 20 years wasted already. Then the next 40 years we won't have time for Krishna because we'll be interesting girls. And we'll want to get married and have kids. We would want the best jobs to get a house, money to send the kids to school, and 2 flower airplanes, and on and on. And no, we just won't have time for Krishna. And during our last 20 years, we'll be too old and sad to change our ways and learn to love the Lord. Let's not waste our lives. Let's go home, back to Godhead. Let's sing Hare Krishna while we're young. Let's sing to become purified.
We would Prahlad, but we don't know how.
It's easy. Just repeat after me.
Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 Sriman Narayana Bhajanam. Narayana Mantram Sriman Narayana Bhajanam. Nada Hare Sri Nada Hare, Nada Hare Jagannatha Hare. Nada Hare Sri Nada Hare, Nada Hare Jagannatha Hare. Nada Hare Sri Nada Hare, Nada Hare Jagannatha Hare. Nada Hare Sri Nada Hare, Nada Hare Jagannatha Hare. Nada Hare Sri Nada Hare, Nada Hare Sri Nada Hare. Nada Hare Sri Nada Hare, Nada Hare Sri Nada Hare. Nada Hare Jagannatha Hare, Nada Hare Jagannatha Hare. Nada Hare Sri Nada Hare, Nada Hare Jagannatha Hare. Nada Hare Sri Nada Hare, Nada Hare Jagannatha Hare. Nada Hare Jagannatha Hare, Nada Hare Jagannatha Hare.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop this immediately! You are a disgrace to the demons. You no good angel. You have ruined all these sons of the demons with your nonsense devotion. I am finished with you. You are Hiranyakashipu's son, and he can do with you as he wants. Let us go.
So finally, by his furious teacher, Sanda, Prahlad Maharaj was brought before his father, Hiranyakashipu, by his furious teacher, Sanda.
Your son Prahlada has ruined my entire class. He had all the students singing that terrible Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He has turned all those nice obedient demons into devotees of our enemy Krishna. You please take Prahlada. I will not have anything more to do with him. Please, you keep him. I cannot bear this anymore. Please, thank you.
Prahlad, you have foolishly gone against my orders. Where are you getting your powers to disobey me? For I am supreme. Who is giving these powers to you?
Father, the one who's giving me my strength is the same one who's giving you your strength. Without Krishna, no one can be strong.
How dare you talk to me like this? I am the strongest person in the universe. And because you are the greatest fool, I must kill you myself with my own hands.
O King, you should give up your envy and worship the Supreme Lord, Krishna.
You say that there is someone greater than me? And someone who is a greater controller than me? And someone whose power is everywhere? If he is everywhere, why isn't he here? Is he everywhere?
Yes, Father, Krishna is everywhere.
Is he in this pillar?
Yes, Father, he is in that pillar.
You are speaking crazy words now. It is certain that you are about to die. I will now cut your head from your body, just like I cut down this pillar.
My dear Lord, you are unlimited and possess unlimited powers. No one can estimate your power. Long were our hearts full of fear because of this demon. But you, my Lord, are so kind towards your devotees that you have protected us and killed this demon, despite the benedictions that Lord Brahma gave him. You did not violate any of them.
He was killed neither in the day or at night, but at twilight. Neither inside or outside, but at the doorway. Neither by man, beast, or demigod, but by half man, half lion. Neither in the sky, the sea, or the air, but in your lap. No weapons were used, only your transcendental nails. Thus, you have kept all of the boons intact.
You are our deliverer and protector. Our shares of sacrifices, which are actually yours, have been recovered from this demon by you. We were in constant fear of this demon, but you have eliminated our fears by killing him. We offer our respectful obeisances unto you.
This form of yours is truly very powerful, fearsome, and rare. Never before have we seen such a wonderful form. We offer our respectful obeisances unto you over and over again.
Prahlada, Lord Narshimha is extremely angry at your father. Please go forward and appease him.
How can I offer my prayers to you? I, who was born of a demonic family, if Lord Brahma could not satisfy you, I have no chance to do so. I simply offer my humble obeisances unto this wonderful Narshimha. Please don't be so angry at my father. I request that you give my father liberation by your causeless mercy.
శోభకుంద్రుంచి వేరాళి రక్షించి దేవాసురు క్షీరవారాన్నిధిని దత్తగా ఘోర కూర్మావతారుండవై మందరం విత్తి శ్రీమోహిని వేషముంబోని పీయూష దానంబు గావించి వారాహ రూపంబునన్ భంగపాటుందు భూదేవి రక్షించి ఈనాడు నీ తత్వముల్ నమ్మగాలేని అజ్ఞానికి సత్యదీపంబు చూపించి మోహంబు వారించి నీ విష్ణు భావంబు లోపించి నీ దాసకోటిని కటాక్షింపగా ఈ విచిత్రాకృతింబు నీవేం చేసినావా పరంధామా వైకుంఠధామా
नरसिंह भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, आज के आनंद की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की. Everybody who did the drama की. Maybe the hard.